Streamsong, 2 courses recently opened 50 miles southeast of Tampa. Feels like the middle of nowhere.
What's interesting about Streamsong is that it comes from a former mining operation. And so when you take a look at these dramatic landforms that you see around here, pure sand, wild native grasses, enclosing here various lakes, this type of landform exists and is prevalent throughout 700 acres, where we have weaved our 36 holes of golf through.
The sand was left over after Mosaic quarried 100 million tons of phosphate from this site during the 1950s and 60s. In the years since, it's softened into a natural dunescape. Someone spotted the potential for golf.
We believe that this venue is so unique and has such a calling that we will draw people from around, the world and the United States, that it can have a attractive financial return.
They've started to build a 216-room hotel and restaurant, but the emphasis at this resort is very firmly on the 2 courses, one designed by Tom Doak, the other by Ben Crenshaw and Bill Core.
There are no cart paths here. There's very little tee markers. There's not big structures. And so Streamsong is more back to a pure golf.
The question is whether that concentration on pure golf will tempt enough people to travel to Streamsong. So far, good reviews are attracting good numbers of knowledgeable players.
I've played numerous Core Crenshaw designs, and you see a lot of the same design features. So it's, but it meets their, their excellence, which they do anywhere.
We're actually staying for 2 months in at PGA National in Palm Beach Gardens, and that's pretty much a golf factory. This has got a much more open feel to it.
Meanwhile, a 4-hour drive to the southeast, the decidedly American Blue Monster course at Doral is hosting the Cadillac World Golf Championship. Doral is an old Florida warhorse, built in the early 60s, 5 golf courses and one newish, understated owner. Here too they're going to invest big money.
We're going to be spending about $250 million to rebuild Doral. It will be called Trump National Doral.
We're going for a very luxury market, but also a luxury resort market and golf market. And that's what really attracts people. It's got one of the great golf courses of the world.
Doral staged a PGA Tour event for 52 straight years now, and Trump signed a 10-year extension to hold the WGC there.
It's invaluable. That's where we get all of our attention. That's our PR. We've gone through a series of years here with institutional type owners that really just wanted to try and flip it more for real estate than really make it the true, beautiful resort that it can be.
So by pushing that back into this area...
Trump's hired Gil Hanse and Jim Wagner, the designers of the new course for the Olympics, to rework the Blue Monster.
We're working with Mr. Trump. It was great because he's really into, making change. He doesn't have a problem. If he sees something out there, we see something that we feel is going to be a big change to the golf course, he's all for it. It's like, let's go for it.
Renovation at the established Doral. 36 new holes at Streamsong, with thoughts of building another course there if all goes well. Both are unique. They're not really a bellwether for the industry, but both Trump and Mosaic believe it's worth investing many millions in golf again, which after the last few years is an encouraging sign in itself.